Thanks for checking out how Goshen College is supporting local solutions to global warming. As you're likely aware, we're living in a unique moment, not just in human history, but in planetary history. The bad news is we're depleting resources and biodiversity at an alarming rate. And despite growing warnings, governments and corporations are just not reacting quickly enough to avoid things getting worse. The good news is more and more of us are working together to respond to the impacts of climate change and other environmental problems. And this includes Goshen College, which was named one of America's greenest colleges by the Princeton Review and Sierra Club. With a growing range of academic programs, majors, minors, and intensives, as well as green campus and student initiatives, Goshen College is committed to working for restorative and hope-filled solutions to our world's sustainability challenges. We are also committed to becoming more carbon conscious by measuring our unavoidable travel emissions and supporting meaningful sustainability projects at home and abroad. Okay, so what's this all about? Well, we all know that flying and driving emits carbon pollution, which contributes to global warming. Currently, polluting our atmosphere is free, but it does have real costs to our natural environment, economy, and way of life, in the form of sea level rise, extreme weather events, severe droughts, mass extinctions, and more. The cost of doing nothing is everything, and the longer we wait, the harder and more costly it will be. Over 40 countries have started internalizing these costs, and while the U.S. is lagging behind, many schools, such as Yale, Smith, and Vassar, are pricing their carbon emissions in order to develop a sustainability fund, raise their carbon consciousness, educate and build the political will for carbon pricing, and incentivize emission reductions. So, how can this work at Goshen College? Well, using online tools developed by the social venture EarthDeeds, students, faculty, and staff can onset their travel emissions by measuring their individual and group emissions, reducing these emissions as much as possible, using the best scientific estimate to price the social cost of these emissions, and then using these funds to support initiatives that are creating a more environmentally sustainable, spiritually fulfilling, and socially just world, such as Trees for Goshen, which works with residents to increase the tree-covered canopy of the city of Goshen. Real Services, which helps low-income households save money on heating bills through home weatherization. And the Goshen Survival Fund, which is protecting environmental, social, and economic services for the Goshen, who are among the oldest surviving indigenous cultures in the Ecuadorian Amazon, and where some Goshen students go on study abroad programs. Cool, huh? Okay. Now it's your turn. It's all very easy and will only take a few minutes. First, go to the Goshen College team page. This is a generic one-size-fits-all page, but we can easily make specific team pages for study abroad programs, commuters, sports teams, away games, etc. if desired. Click Onset Emissions Now to input your flight itinerary and/or any ground travel. Be sure to enter every leg of your journey. For example, a round-trip flight from Chicago to Quito, Ecuador, via Atlanta, and 300 miles on a bus, emits around 2.6 metric tons of CO2. Then, when you scroll down, you can see that in real-world terms, this is about the same as using over 250,000 plastic bags, eating almost 33,000 bananas, or the annual emissions of someone living in Panama. You can then see the best scientific estimate of the social cost, the anticipated economic damages of these emissions, and contribute what you can to one of the mentioned projects. And if you're not able to contribute anything, then click Save rather than Pay, so we can still capture your data. Also, just to note, EarthDeeds retains 15% of contributions, which it uses to further develop these online tools. That's it. Thank you for becoming more carbon conscious around your travel and becoming part of the change we wish to see in the world. And please, feel free to contact EarthDeeds if you have any questions. Thanks.